Howdy, Pisces.
Well,
Let me fix this. It's a little bit crooked. All right, we got to get the sun out of their back. It's a beautiful sunny day where I am. Very unusual weather. It's like way too warm for up here in the mountains. I am moving very soon, so I can hardly wait. But Pisces, that's beside the point. Here is your March 2026 forecast. Divine Feminine Channel Tarot here. Please like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment. I love hearing from you all, and I almost respond to every single one. All right, Pisces, a change in the wind. This is a 12. 1 plus 2 equals a 3. You're being divinely guided to get yourself in balance, enlightenment. I always have to peek. You're on the right path, Pisces, wherever you're going, and keep following this new nudge that you're getting of, where you're headed. Leaving conflict behind with 5 of Swords, constant fighting with people, arguments, aggression, bullying, intimidation, conflict, hostility. You're tired of that. I feel like you're getting rid of that. Some of you are walking away from a relationship or a situation. You have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, which is like, bad luck, lack of control, unwelcome changes or delays. Maybe you're not quite ready, Pisces, for this change in the wind that's coming. You might be holding on to people, places, or things that really don't serve you. They're not good for you anymore, but it's really hard to change right now. Maybe you have a lot of fear and anxiety about where your life is going. Some people get so used to conflict, 5 of Swords, they don't know how to live without it. You kind of become addicted to that adrenaline rush you get when there's a lot of chaos and drama in your life. Some of you are worried about, well, if I leave this job, this person, how am I going to support myself? Where is the money going to come from? And we've got 4 of Pentacles, so you might be hanging on for dear life to every single nickel and dime you have. And maybe that's why this Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. Some of you could have lost a job or been laid off, demoted, didn't get the promotion, or you're not going to get a raise right now. Whatever is going on financially for the month of March, you've put in all the work that you can. You've tried so hard, and whatever you're making isn't cutting it. It's not covering the bills. 8 of Pentacles reversed. Now you're feeling lazy. You could be in a real dead-end job and not knowing what to do. And maybe it requires going back to school, more education, something like that, some kind of training, Pisces, and you're just feeling overwhelmed. But I think what's going to win out, Pisces, this change of the wind is going to win out. Some of you, a judgment is being made on your behalf by the world, by God, Source, Spirit. And you can't be around these sneaky, conniving, scheming, lying, cheating individual anymore, or this company. Something, they're not on the up and up, and they're doing something behind the scenes that's really shady. 7 of Swords reversed also means that a truth was revealed. Maybe you found out something. Maybe you're the person that does the books at your job, and the numbers aren't adding up, something like that. But for a lot of you, this is more of a career reading. Yeah, justice may not be served, and that's the other thing, Pisces. You possibly have to let go of the outcome. This is Libra, but you're being treated unfairly. I don't know. I think, Pisces, you're getting really close to the breaking point, except you just don't know what to do, where to go, how to get the money to do it. But something isn't fair, and it may not come out in your favor. If you're in some kind of lawsuit, mediation, just be prepared, and maybe you can't afford to lawyer up if, you're in a class action lawsuit or something. But, sometimes we just have to walk away and let the other person think they've won. But in truth, we know who's watching all the time. And karma will be dealt. It's just not your responsibility. Couple of major arcana here. We've got Gemini with the Lovers. Some of you are going to go, and this card, I always feel it's really misleading, because one of the main messages about the Lovers is making a choice. A big decision is coming up. And again, a lot of you are just kind of done, finished, want to move on. You'll find a new job that you love. You may meet somebody there. So if you're leaving a relationship, there is a soulmate out there waiting for you. And, you know, it may take some time. But I think, Pisces, you want to fall in love with your life again. And you're going through kind of a dry spell. Let's see what else. Yeah, Page of Wands. You've got an idea or a little goal. It could be for a job. This could be like a mustard seed of something that you think might work. You know, follow it. Go with it. It may not make you a millionaire overnight, but it's worth pursuing. A deeper world. Well, nobody knows how to go deep more than a Pisces. You guys dig deep. You talk about deep concepts, and, you know, you're able to go there. You can stand with... I don't know why I'm being met to some of the Virgos and Aquarians where we like to dig really deep. We don't really like a surface world. And maybe you're kind of pulling out of what I call the 3D matrix and heading more toward the 5D. Don't push or force your way through life. Finding balance, even in the dark times, will open your heart to the depth of compassion in everyday moments. Some of you feel like you've lost your connection with spirit, or you're not getting those little messages. You know, some of us have that still small voice that kind of guides us along, whether that's our higher self, God, you know, someone, or, you know, or you need psychiatric help. No, but, you know, we've got those little intuitive nudges, and you're more intuitive than any other sign in the zodiac. So I would pay attention to these little messages you're getting. But and maybe you feel like you need to dig deep into meditation or prayer to kind of reconnect with that. It sounds like you've had a lot of chaos, Pisces, but now it's time to move forward. Adaptability, 765 is your angel number for the month of March. Keep an eye for 7s, 6s, and 5s. Change, balance, and enlightenment, okay? You are flexible and capable of facing changes. Trust in your strength to navigate any challenges that arise. So you're up to the task. You just may not feel like it. This too shall pass if you're feeling without direction and loss of control in your life. It's about to come back. I feel like later in the month of March might be better than the beginning. So just watch your money, and if you have an idea for like a job, you know, a side hustle, something online, that's where everyone is anyway, is online. But go for it, Pisces. Good luck. Thanks for watching.